It would be my pleasure to invite my very annoying brother, Sharif. He is in second grade and he's 8 years old. He loves to read and write stories about cats.
Cool. So I just wanted to warn you that our chief guest, Poppy Auntie, she is amazing with Urdu. Okay, so she might actually stop you and ask you, what does Sharif mean? Do you know?
You have to study.
Means Dr. Hands.
What is wrong?
Sharif means a thorough gentleman. Okay.
Yes.
I'll write that.
Cool. Okay, come on, let's go.
Okay.
Annoying brother, let's go.
Fine. Hello. My name is Sharif Nazir, and I am 8 years old. And I would also like to thank Elfine for telling me about her trip to Antarctica. I've really learned a lot from her speech. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir. Perfect.
Today I'll be talking about snakes, more specifically. 1. Types of snakes. 2. Are snakes amphibians and reptiles? And 3. Snakes' habitat. And also, yesterday, for some reason, I saw a super small snake, which is really weird.
Small snake. Come on. Small snake.
It's kind of weird. Because
Okay.
there's lots of people. And okay, before we begin, I got a joke. What do you call a snake that's 3.14 meters long? Anyone?
Pie man.
Sana?
A conda?
Nope. Anybody else? It's actually a python.
Aha, cool. Okay.
1. There are like 3,000 species of snake living right on the earth. So just make sure not to have contact. The snakes do not understand English, and they will not be able to hear, hello, can you please let me pass by? They only hear fight. That's the only thing they hear. Like, I'll give you some examples. The python, anacondas, and Burmese pythons are the 3 largest snakes in the world. Now I'll tell you a bit about 3 types of snakes. 1, the black mamba. 2, the king cobra, and finally 3, the python. Okay, black mamba is actually brown in color. They are known from the blue-black insides of their mouths, which is display on their end. They live in the Sahara Desert. You know that place which is the opposite of Antarctica? Like the super duper duper quadruple opposite of Antarctica. I mean, Antarctica is cold, the Sahara Desert is burning. So do not put paper in the Sahara Desert. It'll probably... Black mambas are also the 2nd largest venomous snake in the world. Okay, now moving on to the king cobra. It's the world's largest venomous snake. When threatened on the attack, the king cobra will rear its head and create a hood by spreading its neck ribs. You can't do that because you don't have ribs in your neck. Its sharp fangs are used to bite and inject venom into prey. So you don't want to be its prey. King cobras live in northern India, southern China, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines.
So around the world, basically. Come on, around the world, like that.
The world.
Yeah, good job.
That's just their main habitat. Finally, the Pythonidae, commonly known as pythons, a family of non-venomous snakes. But don't think they're harmless. They'll squeeze you like a ginormously hug, like a giant hug. Then they eat. They're found in Africa, Asia, almost 39 species of python, and some of them are the world's largest snakes, like largest. I don't like large snakes, but I do like the small ones. They're harmless. 2. Now answer the questions. Are snakes amphibians or reptiles? Snakes are actually reptiles. So unlike amphibians, snakes breathe through their lungs while frogs breathe through their skin. Another reason is snakes have dry skin, while amphibians have moist skin, like slime. What is the final reason why snakes are not amphibians? Okay, moving on. Snakes live all across the world except for Antarctica. Well, you heard Algene. You should remember it by now. Temperatures could be negative 10 degrees. So, yeah, they would die, but they'll be the same temperature as Antarctica and they would be dead. Snakes also live in deserts, mountains, and rainforests across the world, and even in the home garden. Now I'd like to conclude my speech by summarizing the points I've been talking about today. 1. Different types of snakes. 2. Are snakes amphibians or reptiles? And 3. Snakes' habitats. Snakes are very, very interesting animals. From poisonous to non-poisonous, like guardian snakes or water snakes. What kind of snakes they are scarce. Today I just told you a little bit about snakes. Find it interesting and want to know more, then just go ahead and do some research on your computer if you have it. They're just one click away. Thank you for listening.
Cool. Okay, give me 1 sec, okay? Beta, did you forget a few things here and there?
I think I have.
Because your speech from last week was just about 8 minutes. Right now you finished it in under 7. Actually,
How many minutes was my speech today?
I think it's around 6.5 minutes. It is safe, okay? Don't get me wrong. But I thought you forgot a whole bunch. Can you just look at the recording today and see what you forgot? Compare it with your speech last time, okay?
Okay.
So maybe some little bit of work that needs to be done yet.
Okay.
Fair observation? Okay, cool. Prasid, feedback, please.
I liked your snake facts. I like the joke too. But what I think you can work on is your hand movements. I didn't see a lot of that, so
Okay, Sharif. Like see,
Yes.
Paresh Uncle had to remind you, right? They're around the world, right? Small snake. Come on, you can use your hands to demonstrate all that, right? Remember,
Yes.
body language more important than the words itself. Okay, cool. Okay. In fact, you were less than 6 minutes. Sorry, we just finished 6 minutes now. Okay, you finished. Yes, about 4.5 to 5 minutes only. So there's something you forgot, which is seriously out of place. Cool. Sana, feedback, please.
Speech was good, but
Be creative, better. Don't say everything that Paresh Uncle and Prasid already said, okay? Your own observation. Come on.
he went a little fast.
In the initial stages, yes. 1, 2, 3, like that, right? So, Sharif, if you pace yourself a little better, okay? Don't change too much of the content. I think just by looking at the video, you will know what changes you need to make. Okay? I think you'll do better that way.
You have to go slower, or do I have to go faster?
No, you have to go a little slower, beta. In the initial stages, you are just 0.1, 2, 3, like that, right? It's not like you're instructing a military school, right? You are communicating. Yeah.
Being a teacher is boring. That's why I don't want to become a teacher.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Okay.
Because
Ellie, feedback de do, beta.
It was his speech was okay,
Except
except maybe he could have Done.
Beta, you don't have to think so hard, right? Were you listening to his speech? Yes or no?
I was, but everything which I was thinking, you guys already said it.
Okay, cool. So thank you. That's all you can say. I think I don't have much to add after what you guys said, right? That's a fair statement to make, right? Cool. Thank you. Okay. So Sharif, you got your work cut out, right? And remember, if you are stuck, call me anytime. Okay. And we can go do a quick run through again if you like me to do that for you. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to stop it now. And Ellie, you have to introduce Sana. Okay. Now give me 1